Hot take. Are wireframes still necessary? You know, if you would have asked me this a year ago, I would have said no. Maybe not a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, but I would have said wireframes are not necessary at all. I would have said you should just skip to high fidelity if you have a well-defined design system. But I have found myself in situations where the wireframe was necessary, and a lot of this time it depend on how your team works with brand and if your team is aligning on the concept. If you're really struggling to figure out what the concepts for your designs are going to be because they're overly prototyped or too high fidelity, I think there's use for wireframes. But if your team is good in its process and mature, I do think you can just utilize high fidelity components and like for one design system and design system components, and then work higher fidelity, start utilizing real content and things like that as you progress. But it depends on the maturity of your team. Now, just a caveat, I have seen like when you do have a wireframe kit, all right, that's another thing to maintain and upkeep. So there is work involved with having with utilizing wireframes. I think the best drawings, high fidelity. Align on drawings and then move to high fidelity if you're completely aligned and you have good enough drawings.